I, Andrew Michael Holness.
With a 49-14 seat victory at the polls, the Prime Minister secured a second term in office. Mr. Holness executed his new mandate through a 19-member cabinet that included ministers without portfolio Everald Warmington and Senator Aubin Hill. They assisted Mr. Holness, who retained ministerial responsibility for defense and the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation.
As a government, despite COVID-19, we remain committed to making this the decade of growth for Jamaica to anchor our peace, prosperity, and resilience.
2020 kick-started that agenda, providing an opportunity to fast-track the state's plans and programs for Jamaica's transformation into a digital society. In January, the cabinet transitioned to a paperless system. The National Public Key Infrastructure Project to secure the population's online transactions was launched, and a new National Identification and Registration Bill was completed.
I'm confident in our plan to secure Jamaica.
In 2020, states of emergency were declared and extended for police divisions in Kingston and St. Andrew, St. Catherine, Clarendon, St. James, Hanover, and Westmoreland. They were complemented by zones of special operations in August Town and Greenwich Town. The Jamaica Defence Force secured sea, air, and cyber equipment and benefited from a new $3.8 million Cannonball Gate entrance.
The returns on the unprecedented investments in the security apparatus already made is bearing fruit, and more gains will be realized in the coming years.
A National Consensus on Crime Memorandum of Understanding was signed with the parliamentary opposition.
We will overcome the threat, and so there is no need for panic and savagery and baseless behavior.
Jamaica's National Disaster Risk Management Mechanism kicked into higher gear in 2020. A comprehensive COVID-19 control plan was implemented. Funds were reallocated and measures actioned to contain the spread of the virus.
We ask that you follow the protocols that have been established for personal care and hygiene.
Housing solutions are being proposed for the parishes of Hanover, St. Thomas, Portland, Westmoreland, St. James, and St. Elizabeth.
200 keys were delivered under Phase 1 of the Silverson Estates at Innswood, St. Catherine. The National Housing Trust paid $140 million to secure land for a new housing development at Colbeck Plantation in St. Catherine. Mortgages impacted by COVID-19 were buffered by the NHT.
Effective immediately, mortgagors who are laid off can apply for a moratorium on all loan payments for 3 months in the first instance.
Mortgagors are also allowed to extend the tenure of their loan or reduce their interest rates. As of April 1, intergenerational mortgages can access houses on the open market as well as construction loans. Persons over 65 years may now make voluntary contributions to the NHT to access housing benefits up to age 70.
Effective April 1, 2020, reduce interest rates on all new loans by 1%. We are also giving a reduction of 0.5% on all existing loans. The interest rate discounts currently offered to special groups, such as mortgagors aged 55 years and over, the disabled as well as public sector workers, will continue.
And the trust disbursed $450 million to the police station upgrade program. The HOPE program was expanded in 2020 through a partnership with the private sector. A HOPE volunteer project was launched. The new social housing aspect of HOPE provided homes in St. Catherine, St. Mary, Clarendon, and St. Elizabeth. The program struck up a partnership for the training of participants as agriculture aides, and a $1 million agreement was signed to provide housing for homeless at-risk youth. 2020 also saw the second cohort of the Jamaica House Fellowship Program taking up their 2-year paid internship with the government. And even greater opportunities were afforded to youth, with the opening of the $500 million Jamaica National Service Corps complex at Up Park Camp. 2020, the Urban Development Corporation received the final plans for the $50 million Houses of Parliament project. The Jamaica Social Investment Fund started work on the $950 million Port Royal Street Coastal Revetment Program, and 70,000 Jamaicans started benefiting from Phase 2 of the $40 million Rural Economic Development Initiative.
We have to make this the decade when Jamaica take off.